started this project, I knew very little about the Mission San Francisco Solano and the missionaries and Native Americans who lived there. Like you, I had a lot of questions.
What was a tribe of Native Americans?
Who was the founder of Mission San Francisco Solano?
Which number mission is it?
Were the missionaries kind to the Native Americans?
What materials were used to build Mission San Francisco Solano?
I hope to answer these questions and more in this documentary and show a video tour of the rebuilt mission on the original site in downtown Sonoma. Between 1769 and 1833, the Spanish missionaries made their way up the coast from Baja California to Sonoma, building missions. Spain wanted to colonize California and block Russian influence in the area. Few Spaniards wanted to move to Alta California, so Spain sent priests to convert the native population to Christianity and create loyal Spanish-speaking taxpayers. Before the Spaniards arrived, the Miwok, Pomo, Patwin, and Wapo tribes were thriving in the North Bay area. Each tribe had a unique culture and spoke different languages. Many scholars believe that 95% of the Native American population was wiped out by diseases like smallpox and measles brought over by Europeans. We will never know how many Native Americans lived in the New World, but recent estimates are as high as 200 million people, or 3 times the population of Europe at the time. Imagine if 95% of the people in your city died. It would be hard to resist the influence of wealthy and well-armed invaders who had guns and horses. Were the missionaries kind to the Native Americans? The answer is complicated. San Francisco Solano was founded to convert Native Americans to Christianity. The Catholic priest wanted to help them by saving their souls and educating them. However, the California natives were sometimes treated more like slaves than willing community members. They were recruited with cheap jewelry and trinkets, and once baptized, could not leave the mission. Soldiers would round up deserters and punish them with horrible punishments and even death. The natives were forced to adopt Spanish culture and abandon most of their culture. While the missionaries may have had good intentions, the lives of Native Americans were much worse after the Spanish colonization of California. Mission San Francisco Solano is the 21st mission. The founder of this mission was not Father Serra. Father Jose Altamaria founded the 21st mission in 1823. Mission San Francisco Solano was named after St. Francis Solanus. The first church was made of wood, whitewashed with mud, and used for 3 years. It was replaced by a larger church and made of adobe on the opposite side of the compound. General Vallejo had this chapel built between 1840 and 1841 to replace the original church for the mission and to serve the Pueblo of Sonoma. It has been decorated in a style common to the California mission era. The pulpit was built high along the sidewall to allow the priest to be seen and heard by the parishioners. The courtyard has been replanted to show what may have grown in the mission gardens. To the east of the mission building is the site where the original adobe church stood on the quadrangle before its collapse in the late 1830s. Women's quarters and workstation were located where the large prickly pear cactus is presently growing. The cactus served as a living fence as well as food source. Beyond the courtyard walls, there was a tannery, vineyards, orchards, crops, and livestock. There was no bell tower or bell wall. A single bell was hung from a wooden frame in front of the church. The original bell at the mission was a gift of the Russians at the Fort Ross settlement. A later bell was made in Mexico in 1829. The two-story adobe barracks facing Sonoma Central Plaza was built to house Mexican Army troopers after General Vallejo moved his garrison from the Presidio at San Francisco to Sonoma. The names of the Native Americans who died are on the west side of the mission. The names with stars next to them are kids. Thanks for watching my documentary and mission tour. I hope you learned something about California history. I did.